I do the same thing with windows. If I'm going to draw a row of windows, I'll draw the top line of each window as I go across, and then the bottom line of each window, and then the sides of each window, and it becomes like an assembly line. And when I'm finished, I'll have a big row of windows that are exactly the same and the same size, and it's actually much easier to get that effect than if I were to sit down and draw each window in detail, finish it out completely, and move on to the next one. So here, what I'm doing is I'm actually drawing the foot with toes, and you can see that the toes actually have a real downward curl to them, and the tendons come from the knuckles of the toes up into the ankle, which acts in the same way that your hand's wrist does. Really, it's very similar. And your toes are just like little stunted fingers, really. So once you can draw a good finger, you can draw a good toe. The proportions are different, but the method is basically the same. Now I'm going to do the same thing just from the side. And the big toe is very similar to the thumb, except that it doesn't extend from the side of the hand in the same way. All the your fingers and or your toes and your big toe all act in unison instead of opposing each other. But the toe itself is very similar to a thumb, as you can see. And here I've got the foot from below. Um, or above, I'm sorry. And I've got my knuckles drawn in a curve along the front of the foot.